The Cocoa Tunnel is the focus of this Brightline construction update. The Cocoa Tunnel is located in Cocoa, Florida, at the interchange between State Road 528 and US 1, and is where the new tracks will pass under State Road 528. I start here on the north side of State Road 528. Equipment and materials are beginning to be staged here in preparation for the installation of the tunnel. The tunnel segments will be installed under the roadway at the angle that they are being built on the other side of State Road 528. From the tunnel, the tracks will curve west and begin to climb to travel over Industry Road. Crews are beginning some initial work on this side of the road in preparation for the tunnel. These ponds are close to being complete now that the ramp they were being dug for is now more or less constructed. You can see here where the ramp begins to rise. And now we move over to the actual tunnel construction site on the south side of State Road 528. Work is now progressing on the installation of the roof on the tunnel segments. The tunnel will be made up of 3 separate segments that will be combined to make up the full length. The installation will be completed through a method called box jacking. Box jacking uses hydraulic pistons to physically push the segments through the earth and into position. Here's how that process will work. Segment 1 will first be pushed straight under the roadway. Segments 2 and 3 will then be pushed over horizontally. Segment 2 will then be pushed under the road. Finally, segment 3 will be pushed the rest of the way horizontally and then under the road to finish the tunnel. All of this work is planned to be done while the roadway above is still in use. This wall here is what the hydraulic pistons will be placed against as they push the segments into place. Another wall is on the left side of segment 3 for the horizontal push. Here's a look through the first segment. As you can see here, the crane is currently sitting inside segment 2. Part of the roof structure is made up of these beams. They will be connected together and covered with rebar before concrete is poured around it to create the final roof structure. The first segment currently has the rebar on top with the necessary forms and should be ready for concrete shortly. Here's another look at the overall curve. Scattered throughout the rest of the worksite are various concrete forms, along with some of the equipment that will be used when the segments are pushed into place. Those blue bars on the right are what will connect to the jacks to actually push the segments around. The rest of the video is a drive along State Road 528 from Interstate 95 to the tunnel. The route from Orlando will cross over Interstate 95 south of the interchange. It will then pass under the 528 and another tunnel being built under a realigned section of the 528 before running along the northern side of the 528 to Industry Road. It will then pass through the Cocoa Tunnel where the line will join in with the existing Florida East Coast Railway main line. This is the eastern embankment for the bridge over Interstate 95. From there the tracks will ramp down. State Road 528 will be realigned onto this pile of dirt, which will take the roadway over the tracks. This trench is where the tracks will pass through a tunnel to get under the roadway. The 528 will rejoin the existing alignment here. There has finally been some progress on the north side of the road since it was cleared last year. This concrete wall has started going up over the last several weeks. Like what is being done along part of the route near Orlando, these wall segments will separate the tracks from the roadway. The ramp to get over Industry Road begins here. And here's the ramp down to get to the tunnel. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Also check out my social media pages.